Hello friends, Advocate here to take you on a journey back in time to late 1995, when the first PlayStation console was released. This was a momentous occasion for many a gamer, as it was among the first consoles to offer true 3D gaming. However, the only footage of any games came from advertisements on the telly, or from pictures in a magazine, as this was 1995 and the internet wasn't nearly as accessible as it was nowadays. But Sony had a cunning plan. For you see, with every box console came a special disc chock full of demos and previews that could be played on the PlayStation. A neat little gift to get new players excited for all the fancy 3D games the console had to offer. This disc was known as Demo 1. And that's what we're taking a look at in this video. Not just one disc, but several. Because every time Sony released a new revision model of the console, they released a new version of Demo 1 to go with it. Each with new demos, previews, and even menu themes. Are you ready? Join me in this reimagining of this channel's very first video. The first version of Demo 1 was released alongside the launch model PlayStation and included 5 playable demos, 7 video previews, and 2 tech demos, with a very mid-90s theme. Let's take a look at the games. Wipeout by Psygnosis, the PlayStation's premier hover racing game. Released to critical acclaim, this game has players participate in the F3600 Anti-Gravity Racing League. This first game features several craft separated into teams of 2, with each driver having their own unique livery. The soundtrack was largely composed by Cold Storage. A very good futuristic racing game, worthy of any enthusiast collection. This demo gives you 1 lap on 1 track.
Missile. Rocket.
This is the demo for Loaded. This is a game about incarcerated psychopaths escaping a space prison by defeating the prison warden, who is also an intergalactic supervillain. Gameplay is a top-down shoot-'em-up. Kill enemies, collect keys to open doors, use special moves to help you clear out the enemies. Released to fairly positive reviews, with some critics likening it to the likes of Smash TV. The demo includes 1 level and 1 playable character. Here's a demo for Destruction Derby. Get into the arena or racetrack and smash up some stock cars. This game was pretty much superseded by its sequels, especially on graphics, but I'd say there's still a charm to its novelty. This demo gives you 90 seconds of crashing and bashing in one level.
Wow, that will make a great replay. Yeah! Hey, Josh! Watch those barriers. They'll only slow you down. Yeah! Yo, I stay out of my way. You blow your radiator. What is that? Oh no!
And now we're checking out the demo for Battle Arena Toshinden. This game was the first 3D one-on-one fighting game for the PlayStation, and tried to compete with Virtua Fighter. When it was first released, many critics gave the game glowing reviews. However, once other fighting games started showing up, such as Tekken, Battle Arena Toshinden was left by the wayside. This demo gives you 3 characters to play as for a single bout.
I never give up.
Game over!
The last demo on here is only a rolling demo, and it's for Total NBA 96, or NBA Shootout as it's known in America. You get Orlando vs Houston in this rolling demo, and the only thing you're allowed to control is the camera. Let's take a look at the previews now. There's previews for Tekken, Warhawk, Twisted Metal, Rapid Reload, Ridge Racer,
Next corner stop. Watch yourself.
Jumping Flash, and Starblade Alpha.
This is Commander. Take the right one, Geosword. I'll take the left one. Over.
Before we finish with the tech section, let's take a quick look at what VCD is. Despite not having the technology to read DVDs, the PlayStation can still read music CDs, and Demo 1 takes it a step further with VCD, which gives your CD some visualizations to go with the music. Now it's on to the tech section. There are two tech demos on the disc, Dino and Manta. Let's start with Dino. These tech demos are meant to showcase the power of the PlayStation and its 3D capabilities. Such is the case with Dino, where you have limited camera control over a T-Rex, along with being able to make it look around and grimace at you. It was 1995, this blew our minds back then. Manta is more of the same. Limited camera control over a manta ray and a school of fish. Comes with slightly eerie music that also happens to be copyrighted. And that's the first iteration of Demo 1. Sony would revise this disc shortly afterwards, giving us Demo 1 version 2. It had all the same demos and previews, and added the following playable demos. Jumping Flash, where you jump around 3D worlds as a rabbit robot collecting giant carrots. Nova Storm, one of the first spaceship shoot-em-ups on the console. And ESPN Extreme Games, showing what Road Rash would have been like if the racers were really into the X Games. There's also 3 new previews: Assault Rigs, Air Combat, and Crazy Ivan. Released sometime in 1996 alongside a revised model of the console, the next version of Demo 1 came with a new bundle of playable demos and a redesigned interface theme. Also included are the same tech demos and VCD. However, there is only one video preview on this disc, which we'll get to in a bit. Let's see these new demos first. Descent by Parallax Software involves the player piloting a spaceship through various narrow mine tunnels built like a labyrinth, wherein you shoot flying robots, collect keys to open doors, rescue hostages, and face bosses. You have access to an automap, and there are 30 levels, including some secret levels. The game received praise on release, with many critics enjoying the gameplay and difficulty of the enemy AI. Check out the first level in this demo. Next demo is for Adidas Power Soccer. This one was developed by Psygnosis and sponsored by the German sportswear company Adidas. One of the early 3D football games for the console, focusing on casual arcade action. The demo gives you a 2-minute match between the Psygnosis F team and Manchester United. Battle Arena Toshinden returns with a sequel. While not much of an improvement over the previous game in the series, there is a simple combo system and a ring out system, as well as some movement tweaks, such as the removal of dodge rolling immunity. The demo gives you a choice between 3 characters for a single bout. Here we go, this is the demo for Ridge Racer Revolution, the sequel to the PlayStation version of Ridge Racer. The gameplay is practically unchanged. There are 3 courses and a time limit system, where you must drive through checkpoints to increase the amount of time you have to finish the race. The demo gives you 1 lap on the novice course.
Round 1. Fight!
And here's the demo for Tekken 2. A general improvement over the first Tekken game. Tekken 2 introduced various game modes that will become a core part of the series. Not to mention some characters gain the addition of new reversal moves. Critics praised the character movement, detailed background, various moves and combos, and the amount of playable characters. The demo gives you 2 fighters to try.
Hey, yo! You win. Round 2. Fight! Hey, yo! You win.
Face off against facehuggers in the demo for Alien Trilogy. This game is a first-person shooter, taking many elements from the first 3 Alien movies, including the aforementioned facehuggers, chestbursters, and xenomorphs, spread across 30 levels. There are also several weapons, including the pulse rifle from the films. The demo has a single level for you to explore, with plenty of facehuggers to shoot. Meander onto the fairway with the demo for Actua Golf. Known as VR Golf in North America, this is a golf simulation game. It includes 2 full courses and various modes such as 4-ball, match, skins, and stroke. Good if you want to play a calm game after all the action we just went through. The demo offers 1 hole on one of the courses.
Oh, that's a wicked hook. Oh, that's a wicked hook. Well, close, but not close enough. And it's in at last. Player 1 has finished this hole 1 over par.
This disc also includes the 2 tech demos from the last version of Demo 1. Still the same, Dino and Manta. The VCD makes a return too, with some new visualizations. And of course, there is one video preview. However, it's not a preview of a game, it's a movie trailer of The Net, starring Sandra Bullock. And that's all that was included in the 3rd iteration of Demo 1. Just like before, this version of Demo 1 would get a re-release with even more demos included. Crash Bandicoot. Can you believe he was originally going to be called Willy the Wombat? Wipeout 2097. These aesthetics are peak PlayStation. Monster Trucks. Nah, skip this one and play Monster Truck at Madness instead. Formula 1. Ah, Martin Brundle, you delightful scamp. And Die Hard Trilogy, which might make it onto lists of movie games that aren't half bad. Along with a preview of Broken Sword, the rolling demo of Destruction Derby 2. Now, let's take a look at the 5th version of Demo 1. While it uses the same menu theme as the previous 2 versions, it has completely different demos and videos, and also came in a new disc sleeve. So let's have a look at these new demos. Possess Sligs and rescue Mudokons in the demo for Abe's Odyssey. A PlayStation classic, this is a 2D platformer in which you control Abe, a slave worker in a meatpacking plant who's just discovered that the meat will soon be made out of him and his fellow Mudokons. Guide Abe through the plant's many devious puzzles and traps so he can escape, whilst rescuing as many other Mudokons as you can. The demo lets you get as far as the stockyards.
Hello, follow me, okay. Hello, follow me, okay. What? Okay.
Next up is Hercules, also known as Hercules Action Game, or the full title, Disney's Action Game featuring Disney's Hercules. Yes, it was originally called that. Silly name aside, this is a surprisingly decent movie game. It's a platformer, where you have to guide Herc through various obstacles, find collectibles and defeat villains, including many from the film. The visuals are nicely animated, and there are official Disney music and voices from the film. The demo gives you the Athens level to explore.
Herculade! Herculade! Herculade!
Let's take a look at another first-person shooter with the demo for Life Force Tenka, also known as Codename Tenka in North America. The story is a bit generic. A conglomerate in the future is performing unethical experiments, so you've got to go in and stop them. You got a gun? There's some robots. Give a level a try in the demo.
Signal laser.
try out the demo for Porsche Challenge, a smaller and simpler racing game that's surprisingly addictive. As you can guess, this game is just one big advertisement for Porsche cars, specifically the Porsche Boxster from 1995. With varied courses, including Porsche's test track in Germany, and several drivers to play as, this is an interesting little game. The demo has you race on the USA track.
Rage Racer. Racers, start your engines and let's get it on. Three, two, one, go! The race is on. Show 'em what you've got. Okay, final lap. Keep it cool.
The third Ridge Racer sequel from Namco, this is Rage Racer. A little bit more drab and gritty and a little bit more in depth than the previous Ridge Racer games. Rage Racer allows players to earn credits, which they then use to purchase new cars and upgrade them, and there are also some secret cars to unlock. Race on one of the tracks in the demo.
Okay, it's the last stretch. Keep it up.
Too bad. You blew it. Better luck next time. Game over.
From racing on the asphalt to racing on the ocean, it's Rapid Racer. Known as turboprop racing in North America, This game was praised due to its realistic waves that greatly affect handling of the boats. While there are 18 main tracks in the full game, there's also something the game calls a fractal generator, which generates randomized tracks based on the 18 main ones, making the actual number of courses closer to 250,000. The demo lets you race on the first of the 18 main tracks. Let's do a puzzle game with Karushi, or Intelligent Cube in North America. Karushi is often compared with Tetris because of the falling blocks, but where in Tetris you clear blocks by making lines with them, in Karushi you clear blocks by dropping charges on the floor and then detonating the charge as a block falls on it. Some blocks should not be cleared, and some others give you special abilities. The game has a 2-player option, and there are plenty of instructions and tutorials built into the game. Overall, an addictive and unique puzzle game for the system. The demo lets you play through the second stage. Now for the last demo on this disc. It's Overboard, also known as Shipwreckers in North America. You maneuver a pirate ship through various obstacle courses and fend off enemy ships, turrets and other craft. The game can be played by up to 5 players in a competitive mode. The demo gives you a level to make your way through, but only 1 life to do it with. As for everything else on the disc, it includes the same VCD and tech demos as the previous two versions of Demo 1. However, there are two new previews on here, which are for Soul Blade and Roscoe McQueen. Now we've reached version 6 of Demo 1 discs, which as you can see is taking on a rather fishy theme. This version of Demo 1 did away with the VCD and tech demos, and instead opted to wow the player with demos of highly rated games. There are 4 playables and 4 previews on this disc, so let's check them out. Now for the demo for Gran Turismo, the original driving simulator for the console. This game started it all with its impressive range of licensed cars to drive on its collection of 8 courses. The real meat was, of course, the Gran Turismo mode, which had you buy a cheap used car and use that to win races so you could earn credits to buy better cars. The demo gives you a choice of 3 cars on a timed run on the Clubman course. Cooler World, also known as Roll Away in North America. An interesting and unique puzzle game where players control a beach ball and must guide it around a level of blocks and collect all the keys to exit. The ball can roll up walls and even along ceilings, and the difficulty can get quite challenging. The demo gives you a handful of early levels. Go on a hilarious undead adventure in a demo for Medieval. Take control of the recently resurrected Sir Fortescue as he attempts to avenge his own death by defeating the evil sorcerer who did him in. Use several different weapons, find treasure, and discover secrets as you destroy an army of various undead creatures. The demo gives you a couple of the starting levels to try.
Round 1. Fight!
Finishing off this disc is the demo for Tekken 3. Bringing even more improvements to the gameplay, graphics and controls, this makes Tekken 3 the definitive example of a near-perfect fighting game for the console. The game includes 2 new modes, Tekken Ball and Tekken Force, both bringing interesting new variations on the gameplay. This demo also gives you 2 characters to try.
Round 2. Fight!
Now it's time to check out the previews, and once again they're all for great games. There's videos for Metal Gear Solid, Crash 3 Warped, Spyro the Dragon, and Spice World. Okay, so they can't all be winners. And we have arrived at the end of this version of Demo 1. Just like the previous discs, this version got a revision with even more demos added, and they kept the idea of them all being good demos. These new demos included Tombi, a Metroidvania game about a pink-haired caveman. Buster Groove, one very funky rhythm versus game. Spyro, teaching kids that immolation is fun. Crash 3. Have time, we'll travel to Egypt so Crash can launch a piece of fruit at mummies. And Tomb Raider 3, in which Laura learns how to apply for travel visas. No new previews, but it did keep the Spice World video in there. Oh well. And there we have it. All 7 versions of Demo 1. Which one was your favourite? Each version of Demo 1 set out to be every PlayStation owner's first foray into the system, with each version bringing a slightly different charm with its presentation, with plenty of games, videos and tech demos to introduce everyone to the world of the PlayStation. But as its name suggested, Demo 1 was not the only demo disc available, and indeed, you'll find coverage of all kinds of demo discs on my channel, including discs from the official UK PlayStation magazine. Subscribe if you want to keep on top of every new demo disc I cover, and check out the video description for a link to our Discord so you can chat with me and other PlayStation enthusiasts. Thanks for watching. I'm the Advocate, bringing you that late 90s gaming nostalgia.